So I apologize for the audio. It's probably all air conditioned stuff hitting it, but it's hot in here, so I'm going to deal with that right now. Hopefully you will too, or I cleaned it up. Either way, somebody asked me about what do I think about the Steam Deck, and I'm going to tell you what I think about the Steam Deck. I think it's really interesting. At $400 to have a portable PC that can run Steam games sounds really impressive. Now, I don't know how well it's going to run these games. I don't know if it's going to die under the load. I don't know how it's going to perform when it's docked. I also don't know how it's going to perform speed-wise when it comes to the lower end model. Apparently it's got a slower hard drive, I want to say, and the higher end ones have NVMe type of hard drive I know very little about. This is funny because I haven't built a PC in forever, and yes, I will own up to that. So I think the Steam Deck as a concept is interesting. Will it get my $400? Not right now. I'd like to see some tests on it. I want to see how it runs certain games. I do have a Steam library. I wish I could play it, well, anywhere. Right now, I use all kinds of methods to make it run, but it's not exactly smooth. A device by Valve, that frightens me a little bit. If you remember their handheld controller, it wasn't received well. Now, I've never really tried it. So again, this is all opinion based on what I know, not with hands-on stuff. So if you're like, iyaz, you suck at gaming, you're right. I am really bad at gaming. I've gotten out of gaming for a long time, mostly because I just didn't find it interesting. I don't really care to play games as much. And also, I've really hated how games have turned into this horrible process of when I want to play a game, I have to turn on something, and then there's an update, and that stops me from playing, or the game doesn't load right, so I got to check that out. There's always something in the way of my game. And then there's these super long stories and these... It's just not something for me. I'm more of a pick it up and play something like a sports game versus somebody, and then get off of that and do something else. I really don't have these ideas for a 60-hour campaign. That's a job. I have a job. I like my job. I don't want this job. Maybe somebody else wants to be a gamer for a job, and lots of people do. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my thing. Anyway, I turned into a defensive, like, what's wrong with gaming? Nothing's wrong with gaming. I don't really care for the modern style of games where they're so immersive and they require so much time, and they're really, really expensive like they were when I was a kid. So you got to pick and choose, and there's lots more entertainment to consume these days. You can stream from anywhere. Back to the Steam Deck, I am curious about whether we'll see any modified operating systems for it. How will people adapt Windows to that? It's got those 2 touchpads on the sides. And again, like I was saying, Valve hardware, I don't know. Maybe it'll be good, maybe not. And also, how will the specs be in December when it rolls out? That seems like a long time from now. The last thing I want to express is my fear of its battery life. I saw the thing, I saw the specs, I'm thinking, all right, how long can you play this? I believe Valve said something in the neighborhood of 2 to 4 hours. That's what they're saying publicly. If that number is wrong, you'll correct me somewhere, but I'm really wondering how much actual gameplay time people will have. Anyway, so that's my opinion on the Steam Deck. A long, rambly thing on Steam Deck. So thanks for watching. If you like these videos for whatever reason, like and subscribe. If you don't like these videos, like and subscribe, because why not? Couldn't hurt. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm iyaz, by the way.